we're going to rotate images on a coordinate plane. So when we're doing rotations, we think of clockwise or counterclockwise. Counterclockwise is generally considered the positive values, and that's where I'm going to kind of go like this, and those will be positive value rotations. Clockwise would be more so negative values, and we abbreviate them CW and CCW, clockwise and counterclockwise. Now, there's three basic rotations you're going to make. You're going to make a 90-degree rotation. Here's what that might look like if this was counterclockwise. Start here and go up this way, 90 degrees. 180 degrees is just a straight line. So you go up, you go 90 degrees twice, or 180 degrees, like this. 270 would kind of be the reverse of the 90-degree angle, like here. That. Notice these are the only three possible rotations. These are the only three we're going to introduce you to, because if you did 360 degrees, you end up all the way in a full circle and you end up back where you started at. So here is a little triangle I drew here, and this is at 0 degrees. If I were to rotate it counterclockwise 90 degrees, it would kind of look like this. You assume the origin, so you just kind of rotate it, it shifts to about here. That'd be 90 degrees counterclockwise. If I then continued and went to 180 degrees, it would be here. If I went to 270, it would be here. If I went again, I'd be at 360 or 0 back to where I started. So it kind of could rotate around like that. Now, if I rotate clockwise, that's where you're going to be looking at potentially negative. So same type of triangle here. I rotate it 90 degrees clockwise or negative 90 degrees. That'd be here. If I rotate it again, it'd be here. That'd be at 180 degrees clockwise or negative 180 degrees. You do again, you end up at 270 degrees clockwise or negative 270. And then if I go again, I end up back where I started at 0 because I 360 degrees. Now say you have ordered pairs and you want to kind of figure out your coordinates. Well, I have this table. I put this for you in your study guide as a reference tool. So you say you start, or your initial point is x, y. If I rotate it 90 degrees clockwise, or negative 90, so I start up here and I go down like here, or that would be a 270 degrees counterclockwise. Both end up at the same spot. I just do y negative x. So what does that mean? If I started with 3, 4, I would switch them so the y coordinate came first. So it would be 4, comma 3, but it's negative x. So it'd have to be 4, comma negative 3 would be the rotation of that point. For a 180 degree rotation, no, it doesn't matter if I go clockwise or counterclockwise for 180 degrees. That's halfway around the circle. Whether I go this way or this way, I get there either way. So the 180 degrees is just negative x, negative y. So I keep them in the same order. So if my original point was 3, 4, it would be negative 3, negative 4. Now, if I did a 270 degree clockwise, which means I would maybe, like this, I'd start up here, I'd go 270 degrees clockwise, I'd go 90, 180, 270, end up somewhere here, or 90 degrees counterclockwise would be this way. Either way, I end up in that general area, right? So if I had point 3, 4, the coordinates there would be negative y, comma x. So again, I switch the coordinates. So I do 4, 3, and I make this negative. So negative 4, comma 3 would be the coordinate there. And again, that's just rotating images on a coordinate plane.